What are you folks going to do next?
¿Qué? Ese es mi teléfono.
There seems to be a new show at the Bastion.
These fruits aren't very good quality.
Is that all?
Treeby, we're ready to set off.
Okay, we've been updated on what has happened. Let us send you into the abyss this time.
Are you sure? It's always been Trienne doing this.
The 2 trips to and from Castrum Kremnos have completely drained Trienne. She'll need some time to recover. We can handle this, Snowy. This is as much for Dee as it is for everyone else.
High Priest Treeby, do you have any suggestions on how we can get Orynyx to respond to us later?
Sorry. We wish we could help, Cass, but Orynyx has never been a Titan to chat or interact with humans.
I suppose. We'll have to rely on ourselves then.
If that Titan refuses to be on our side, we'll have to resort to a fight.
Ornix isn't an evil Titan at heart. Let us hope things won't reach that point. Time is of the essence, everyone. We should get going. This is it! The Century Gate can only take you this far. Although the Temple of the Three Fates has been abandoned for a long time, the magical barriers woven by the priests still linger around it. Approaching with Yanis's power recklessly could be extremely risky.
We understand. Thank you, Treeby.
We have to go back to Akama to help Aglaya. Snowy and Cass, we trust that you know how to summon us when you're done. Here, keep this with you. This token is proof of a Yanis priest. Hold it up to the Gate of Infinity, and you'll be able to walk through unimpeded. Take care, alright? May Kefali light your path forward.
We're on our own now.
Important decisions will be waiting for us every step of the way. What we're about to do will not only determine Mighty's fate, but also that of every single resident in Akama. The Temple of the Three Fates is behind the Gate of Infinity, and Orynyx is at the very heart of this temple. We're going to have to find Orynyx and convince them to help us in our battle.
May everything go well for us.
This is the path we took when we first arrived.
It is. The world seems to have plummeted to its end in the blink of an eye.
Are these the ruins we saw when we first arrived? They look somewhat different. What was that?
I believe that was the Titan speaking. I have to listen closely to what they are saying. Devious and repulsive humans.
Miss Castoris can understand the Titan's words. That's exactly why we need her on this trip.
Cease your efforts.
Orynyx is turning us away. It seems like we've hit an obstacle on the very first step.
Could the Titan have created this chaotic scene we see in these ruins?
We'll overcome any obstacle, no matter what they throw at us. Treeby gave us a demonstration when we...
Curse you, mortals. Curse your pride and your merciless ways.
Lift the curtain once again.
Orynyx is saying something again. Who are you to command me?
Are we actually forcing the Titans to do our bidding with these mirrors? We can't afford to stop and think about that right now. Let's
gate won't open?
Perhaps.
There! Look! An inverse time dimension is reflected by those orbs. Let's summon another miracle. Perhaps this time we'll make it through. Great. Should be smooth sailing from here.
At last, we're out. That place was in total disarray. This gate looks just as magnificent up close.
The Gate of Infinity. It represents the divine. The Titan has long fallen and surrendered their core flame. Treeby.
Brute force isn't the only option. Some Titans can also be vanquished in other ways. But that doesn't mean Treeby isn't powerful enough. She's one of Amphorius's most revered heroes. Let's go. With Treeby's token, we should be able to go...
No match for me.
Please pardon me. Words this vile should not be relayed.
It's not going to be easy getting Ornyx's help. This temple has been forsaken for so long that we have no way of telling what dangers await us behind this gate. From the way Ornyx spoke to us in the ruins, I won't count on them being cordial toward us.
Venture no closer. Keep out. You won't find anything you desire here, save for despair and demise.
Is that you, Ornyx? Forgive me, but if you refuse to help us, then despair and demise will be all that's left on this world.
School. You are not welcome here. You have no right. You'll never pass my challenge.
A challenge? Great. At least they're willing to speak to us now. Even if they're only making things difficult for us. Push onward, my friends. But watch your step.
The silence is deafening.
This place isn't as I knew it.
Scales of justice.
Is this also a symbol of...
Talantin, the second of the three titans of fate. Talantin surrendered their core.
At least the laws that go... Neither of these are paths we can take. And the exit has been concealed from us. Looks like Ornyx is bent on keeping us out. The Tome of Miracles. We'll just have to try our luck with this then.
Nice! 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 Oh, hurts. It
There's an abandoned hand of Zagreus here. Let's use it.
Does that Titan really intend to deter us with a challenge like this?
What do you mean, Mr. Dunhong?
This doesn't make sense to me. Oryx thinks of us as intruders, so isn't it far easier for them to forcefully stop us with their divine powers?
Ornyx, based on my understanding, isn't the kind that resorts...
Does this mean we've passed the challenge?
Ornyx, we completed your challenge. Can you let us pass now?
No. Unsatisfactory. You cannot pass.
Looks like this Titan doesn't like to keep their promises.
Another challenge must deter the mortals.
Are they just stalling for time? We don't have the time for games.
Weights in the left weighing pan represent the fate of Amphorius. Find something that weighs more and place it in the right pan. Find something that has more weight than the fate of the world. They seem somewhat fickle.
Something that has... Look, behind that gate. Isn't that the exact same type of weight? If we can use it to balance the scales and add more weight to the pan...
I'm with you on that one. I joked. Katie cleared it. Actually cleared. Like I was the problem. The manager arrived. Ellen stood up, pointed and waved, and said the words that ended my engagement. This man made my baby cry. Pretend I hadn't cried. Then we cried. Then at the waiter, who was now shaking. She was really crying. And I went up inside from hunger. I wanted fire. Mom, stop, Katie. But not with Baron. She was somewhere else. That's when I realized Katie wasn't going to. She was very drunk. I realized her partner was no Cheryl. What? Oh, it's starting! Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh, shit!
Shows up with the officer in Denise, late 50s. I've been maybe 3 times and seen old enough. Wait, was I wrong about that? Packing her stuff under supervision. Denise corners me in my own kitchen. Starts going on about how I've damaged her daughter's spirit and I need to make this right. I ask what she means. 3 months right.
There's an obstacle ahead.
Perhaps the miracle orbs can illuminate the way forward.
That's illegal. My daughter is consulting with attorneys about invasion of privacy. I pulled out my phone and showed her a state law Derek had sent me. We're in a one-party consent state for neighbors property reporting a shared walkway. She sputtered something about technicalities and then said the most important thing yet. A real man would take care of a woman in need regardless of circumstances. You're going to regret not helping Melissa. The officer supervising actually intervened at this point. Ma'am, are you threatening this man? He's back up fast. No, I'm just saying harmful. No. Meanwhile, Melissa was in a guest room apparently trying to take things that were hers. The officer had to keep reminding her of the TV, the artwork, and the meditation cushions I bought were not her problem. She kept saying, but I need to my energy. The best part, she tried
There, a prophecy tablet. It could be the key to unlocking the way.
claiming it was a gift to us from her spiritual advisor. The officer asked her to purchase. She said, spiritual gifts don't come with receipts. The officer, completely deadpan, then it states, took her 3 hours to pack what should have taken 45 minutes because she kept arguing about every single item. Tried to claim my Bluetooth speakers were hers because she paired her phone with it once. Attempted to take my house plants because she nurtured them with her presence. Even tried to grab my throw pillows because they absorbed her essence. Finally, everything's packed. As they're leaving, Melissa turns and says loud enough for the officer to hear. You know, I could have said so much worse to the police. You're lucky I'm such a forgiving person. The officer actually stopped. Ma'am, are you implying you withheld information from law enforcement? Melissa went pale. No, I just meant I could have if it was true. Ma'am, I suggest you leave now. They left, but not before Denise shouted from the car that I was spiritually bankrupt and would die alone with my material possessions. That evening, I get a text from an unknown number. It's Melissa from a new phone. You think you won? That house will never feel like home without my energy.
Everything's going well.
Also,
So
told me for emotional labor. Calculating my invoice. I Amber's mom. Derek told me to keep everything and not engage. One day, she actually said an invoice. Challenge for hours daily is $146,000. Cleansing of property equals $5,000. Also, spiritual sanctuary equals $10,000. Trauma from emotional abuse equals $25,000. Energy equals $15,000.
No movement at all.
Obtuse.
They really know.
Probably from her throwing herself down and claimed I've been physically violent throughout our relationship. My mom was freaking out until I sent her the photo footage. Not me and Melissa. Mom doesn't play very well with these accusations. But Melissa wasn't done. Thursday, I get a call from my boss. Someone had sent an anonymous email to our company's HR department claiming I was dangerous and had been arrested for domestic violence. Thank God my boss took it. I explained everything. Showed him the restraining order.
Step onto the board.
I choose you.
I think something bit me.
We can do anything.
A bloody fight.
I'm still here.
What's in your prescription? In the coming days, I shall grant you honor.
I'm on it.
Mimi. You've got nerve. Thus I'm incited. To travel. Look lightly. To the defeated, oblivion. To the victor, the throne. Your downfall is absolute.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
I called Derek. He said as long as they stayed on public property, log access will be restricted with you. But he suggested I not grab it. My phone that I put it. Or just put it on my deck. Ate breakfast. So far, people on the complaint. But my other neighbors were happy. Jim, the one Melissa tried to convince was with my own. Came out first. Excuse me, ladies. What exactly are you protesting? Melissa launched into her story. Jim listened, then said, interesting. I saw the going Why? The protesters tried to argue with him, but Jim just laughed. I've lived here 15 years. Ryan's been nothing but a good neighbor. On the other hand, screamed at 2 a.m. multiple times about your mercury, microwave, whatever nonsense. Then Tom emerged in full retired cop-out. Saying anything, just stood there with his arms crossed, staring at them. One neighbors apparently started asking why a cop was there, passing from the end of the street. The best part was when Mrs. Patterson from across the street came out. She's 78, about 5 feet tall, and takes no notice. She said to Melissa, I saw everything tonight in my window. You're a liar after all I'm weak. Also, you never returned my password to me. Melissa tried to explain her son, but Mrs. Patterson cut her off. I don't care about your chakras or whatever. Stepping on a piece of paper. Shoot. The protest lasted about 2 hours before they gave up. But as they were leaving, Melissa shouted, this isn't over. The truth will come out. Day 2. She told the cops, he pushed me. I pressed charges. I stayed silent. She told the cops, he pushed me. I pressed charges. I stayed silent. First, I probably would let the officer return. She didn't know it was recorded. I got a notification that it was back in the post. She put screenshots of her text to me for months in the machine. I didn't talk without permission. I promised to make it back.
worked! Now the scales of...
Futile attempts. Give up. Give up.
We've played along with you for long enough. It's time you admitted defeat, Oryx.
You regret this. Cosmic justice is coming. Also,
Let's go and complete their challenge.
because he believes in justice for women.
Find something that has more
Derek ran a
weight
search. Cassie's cousin is
than
apparently
the
a tax
fate
attorney
of the
who graduated law
world.
school 6 months ago. This should be interesting. We'll update after the court date. Still can't believe someone can be this entitled and delusional.
You think that you've won?
It was something else.
Arrogant.
Melissa showed up with Cassie's cousin,
Foolish.
Brandon, who looked like he'd rather be anywhere else.
Titan,
Kid was
are
swinging
you
from his
still
suit.
trying to hold out?
Derek later told me this was probably his first time in court for anything other than traffic tickets. Judge Reynolds, a no-nonsense woman in her 60s, started by reviewing Melissa's complaint. The more she read, the more her eyebrows climbed toward her hairline. Miss Crawford, you're claiming theft of spiritual property. Can you elaborate on what exactly was stolen? Melissa stood up. Brandon tried to pull her back down, and launched into a speech about how I'd stolen the positive energy she'd infused into the house and that her spiritual contributions had monetary value. The judge blinked. Ma'am, you cannot sue someone for taking your energy. Please sit down. Then we got to the illegal eviction claim. Derek presented the restraining order, the doorbell footage, and the police report. Judge Reynolds watched the footage twice. The second time, she turned to Melissa. Miss Crawford, you do realize filing a false police report is a crime. Brandon finally spoke up, voice cracking. Your Honor, my client was confused and frightened. Your client appears to check her phone camera angle before calling 911 in this video. Silence.
Nice!
Derek then presented our countersuit, the credit card fraud documentation, the harassment evidence, the violation of the restraining order, screenshots of the Instagram harassment, the invoice for $211,000 in emotional labor, text admitting to the credit card usage. The judge looked at the invoice. Miss Crawford, did you seriously submit a bill for $146,000 in emotional labor? Emotional labor is real work, Melissa protested. Not when you're unemployed and living rent-free in someone else's home. It isn't. Brandon tried to salvage things by arguing that credit card usage was authorized. Derek pulled up texts where Melissa explicitly said, I know you said emergencies only, but Cassie's retreat is basically an emergency for my soul. The judge had heard enough. Results, Melissa's entire lawsuit dismissed with prejudice, meaning she can't refile. She was ordered to pay me back the $3,200 in credit card charges plus interest, $5,000 in damages for defamation, the Instagram posts and contacting my employer, all my legal fees, around $4,000, and the restraining order was extended for 2 years. The judge referred the false police report to the DA's office for potential criminal charges. Melissa absolutely lost it, started screaming about the patriarchy, how the judge was spiritually blind, and that the courtroom's energy was biased against divine femininity. The judge warned her once. She kept going, saying the legal system was corrupted by Mercury retrograde and that she didn't recognize the court's authority over her soul and spiritual being. Judge Reynolds had her removed and held in contempt, $500 fine and 48 hours in jail. As they're dragging her out, she screams, Brandon, tell them about Bird Law. Brandon just put his head in his hands. Poor kid. Derek actually felt bad enough to give him some career advice. Afterward, Tom sent me doorbell footage from the next week. Denise, Melissa's mom, came by while I was at work and left a note on my door. Tom grabbed it for me with gloves, because who knows? It said, you've ruined my daughter's life. She's a sensitive soul who just wanted love. The money you're demanding will bankrupt her. I hope you're happy. P.S. You're still spiritually bankrupt. I didn't respond, but Derek sent her a formal notice that any further contact would be considered harassment. 2 weeks ago, I get a notification that Melissa had filed for bankruptcy. Apparently, she listed me as a creditor but also tried to list the universe as a creditor she owed karmic debt to. The bankruptcy trustee rejected it and made her refile properly. Last week, Cassie reached out through a mutual acquaintance asking if I'd consider alternative payment methods for Melissa's debt, including energy healing sessions, aura cleansing, or spiritual counseling. Derek responded with a formal letter stating, we only accept legal tender as recognized by the United States Treasury. Plot twist, though, yesterday, I get a check for $1,000 from Denise with a note. This is not an admission of anything, but please stop garnishing her Starbucks wages. She needs that job for her self-worth. Yeah, Melissa's working at Starbucks now. My buddy saw her there last week. Said she tried to lecture a customer about the toxic energies in commercial coffee while making their latte. So, that's it. I got most of my money back through a garnishment and a check from her mom. The restraining order means she can't come within 500 feet of me or my home. My neighbors think I'm a hero for getting rid of the crazy lady who used to scream about astrology at 3 a.m. Tom, and I grab beers sometimes now. Mrs. Patterson brought me cookies last week and said that lunatic never did return my casserole dish, but good riddance anyway. Jim still laughs about her trying to get him to a victory.
We just have to make the weighing pan on this side drop, right?
No more 2 a.m. rants about Jupiter being
Let's think about it.
No more
Shouldn't
finding
be that
crystals in my
difficult.
house to protect me from negative vibrations. Best $3,200 I ever lost. Worth every penny to discover who she really was before things got more serious. Oh, and according to Derry, the DA decided to prosecute the false police report.
What did they say, Castros?
Jail time and fines.
Oryx is frustrated because we're treating their challenge like a game.
Just not for who she thought. living my best life
Which
now.
means that we have to find something that literally has more weight than the fate of Amphorius?
Locked out of my
It sounds like an impossible task. For the people of Amphorius, is there really anything that has more weight than this land? They don't even have the option to flee beyond the sky.
Something that has more weight than the fate of the world.
Well, the skin detector did my job. My cardio is only for
No, Lord Finon.
ice cream trucks.
There must be some other way. A more comprehensive way. Even if our time is tight.
Working out. I just faced with Jenny's words. Don't respond. So she can only
Oh, I've got it. Hand me March's camera. Indeed, for the people of Amphorius, the fate of the world is a weight that is far too heavy. But perhaps even the Titan did not expect that. For outsiders like us, we still have not yet become fully involved with the fate of this world. From our perspective, there is something even more important than this world. Or perhaps, even the entire cosmos. And that's the companions that we have traveled with. If this is indeed the case, we will have passed the Titan's challenge.
That was an unexpected solution. Thankfully, we had you two here with us.
I think that even Orynyx himself is surprised that we managed to clear the challenge.
At least they kept their promise and opened the path for an audience. This?
It feels like a cold wave is seeping into the mind, and a hand with countless fingers is churning through my memories.
Maybe people who have led wonderful lives would enjoy such an intrusion.
I was bigger, I could have explored the whole galaxy by now.
Oryx!
Leave.
A titan who still possesses reason. Both mysterious and awe-inspiring.
Where do you want to take me? You want to look into... This is... Is this... It's that... Is that... me? There's also Himiko.
We've got a decent harvest, thanks for your hard work. Not going to share what's on...
Another set of false men. It's the first time.
3.
Just what is going on? I don't understand.
You're finally here.
The script says, leave no survivors.
I am glad now this path is anything but fun. Come join all the bloodshed and...
Let's dance.
Let's dance.
Let's dance, hon.
Why do I have to be the standby support again? So boring. Hack successful. Condition recovered.
It's time to clean up.
Take this. System crash.
I will dispatch you by my sword. The fight is set. Savor it. You're unworthy. That paradise may be unreached. Savor it in my place. What surprises do you hold? Make good the loss!
Stand still.
Ma'am, me! At this speed, too slow.
A veil to send you.
Kafka and Firefly. Who should I bid farewell to?
What happened? Long? What are you talking about? You were standing here motionless just now. No matter how much we shouted, you didn't respond. It hadn't even been a full minute when this creature appeared.
Such a unique animal. Well, I think it's an animal. I've never seen anything like it before.
Oh, what a cute little creature. Is it a gift from Orynyx?
Fully? Just now?
Fully? What's that?
Remember the eons that I spoke to you about on the way to Akama? Fully is one of them, and presides—
A god from the worlds beyond the sky. A miracle that is hard to earn the gaze of an eon, does that mean? You can understand what they're saying. Collect the memories and...
If they are truly a creation of Fully, or have some connection to that eon, I'm willing to believe they can wield— Let's go!
Orynyx, have you fallen into a slumber? I don't know who the mother that you're referring to is, but thank you for all your hard work. If Titans can dream, may your dream be a sweet one.
Thank goodness we no longer have to ride the Dromas into the city. Thanks for your hard work, Treeby.
No need for formalities at a time like this. I trust you have found a solution?
Simply put, they, through some unknown...
Me!
According to Dan Heng, this creature is related to a god from...
A god from beyond the sky.
Treeby, let's split up here. I'll make my way to Kremnos immediately to lend my support to Mighty. As for the mission of finding out Nikador's weakness, can I leave it to you? I ask this sincerely, from the bottom of my heart. Don't worry about me. Sir Mighty and I will be waiting for you.
Let me come too, finally.
Then.
I'll stay with her to ensure her...
I'll leave it to you.
Of course. Just leave the sentry gate to us.
We're the only ones left. Where should we go to find the lost memories?
Mem. Me mem. Mem mem. Mem. Me mem. Me mem. Mem. Me.
what are you in the mood for?
I wonder if there is a ballad about Nikador.
Ma'am, you have come to the right place. Then allow me to sing it. The War of 1,000 Years has drawn to its close, and now the world descends into a long night of chaos. Oh, valiant Titan, tell me, how did your golden heart shatter into 1,000 fragments? Oh God, have you grown weary of endless strife? Then how do you justify your ruthless tyranny? And how shall you cast off the darkness that so deeply shrouds your divinity? Oh God, have you forgotten the glory of old? Then how will you defend your dignity? And where shall your faithful subjects find their home? O mighty Nikador, the truth is clear to us all. Your steadfast divinity is not vanquished. You are shrouded momentarily by that encroaching black tide. But you never faltered, nor did you flee. Your golden warrior spirit, brave and bold, will conquer the black tide as foretold. To the throne of Kremnos you'll return once more. Our God, our King, to aid your timeless struggle, we have prepared a grand ritual. Please grant us the honor to touch your soul with our humble hands and present to you this sacred sword vessel. It shall consecrate your eternal life and enshrine your everlasting glory!
Mimim! Memimim? Mimim!
Thank you, esteemed bard with an enchanting voice. Your ballads will endure through the ages, serving as a bulwark for Akama. Come to think of it, I remember hearing about them making a holy vessel for Kremnos.
Oh, Casterus. Outlander as well. To Cartonis, what brings you?
I remember the Kremnoans commissioned you to craft a divine object before. Do you happen to recall the details?
Ah, happened it did. Why ask, do you?
Usaba la punta.
Thousands of marvels of weaponry I crafted. Remember them all. Impossible it is. Outlander, forgive me. Help I cannot.
That makes sense. With such a long life, the Grand Craftsman can't remember every single item he's made. Is there another way?